What's up, fuckers, and welcome back to another video today here on the channel. Today we do have the Chicago Bulls, who have been, without a doubt, one of the most pleasant surprises throughout the entire NBA season so far. At 10-4, currently second in the Eastern Conference, only behind the one-seeded Washington Wizards, man. So two teams, unbelievable start to this year's NBA season. I'm super pumped about today's rebuild. So you got to give credit to the Chicago Bulls front office. Went out and had a super aggressive free agency with a free agency class that you really didn't think was going to be that good. They went ahead and signed DeMar DeRozan. They went ahead and signed Lonzo Ball. I'm pretty sure that was about 12 seconds into free agency. No tampering there whatsoever. But this new big four they have going on Chicago, and I'm not even counting Caruso, has been so good, man. This team is the real deal. They are 100% legit. And I could not be more excited to do a rebuild with them today. So a couple final things before we do get into today's video. I do want to hear from you guys about what some other videos you guys do want to see. I've had a couple comments saying, hey man, can you do maybe a realistic rebuild? So I'm putting it out there, putting it into the universe. If you guys want to see that, let me know down below in the comments section. And as always, any other rebuilding challenges, any other normal team rebuilds you guys want to see, make sure to let me know those down below as well. Without further ado, we got a 3-year normal rebuild with the Bulls today. Let's get into it. Before we get into today's video, I want to let you guys know about the sponsor of today's video, Manscaped. They're without a doubt my favorite men's grooming company on the planet, and the new Lawnmower 4.0 is 20% off if you use code Massa and click the link down below. It's almost holiday season, and if you're looking for a gift for dad or just want to tidy yourself up a bit for the holidays, make sure to use code Massa, 20% off, down below in the description. Enjoy today's video. So to say this team has been impressive so far would probably be one of the understatements of the century. Them and the Wizards being the 1 and 2 seeds right now in the Eastern Conference, man, are, not things that I think anybody really saw coming. That being said, is it going to last? I'm really hoping it does, especially for a team like the Bulls, man. Just been so injury plagued, and with basically the entire history of this team coming close to contending. So I'm really excited about what we got in store for us here today. We'll quickly go over the roster for this squad right now. We got Lonzo Ball. We got the GOAT, Alex Caruso, who has been, oh my God, good defensively, and oh my God, good in general. I mean, hell of a free agent signing for them. And then we do have Coby White here as well. I'm going to have to figure out what I kind of want to do with him. I know in a hypothetical world, there's a way that I can probably get 2 of these guys in this rotation at the same time starting. I saw Caruso actually started at like power forward for the Bulls the other night, man. It's a weird NBA we got going on right now. The shooting guard spot is led by probably the best player on this team, Zach Lavine. He's not going anywhere. I'm definitely going to look to re-sign him after this offseason. We also got Matt Thomas, and then we got the boy Ayo, who I'm pretty sure is from Chicago anyway. Yeah, he went to Illinois. So DeMar DeRozan, who is always one of the fun players to play with in 2K for about the first year because his regression hits so goddamn hard, and I don't want to trade him today. I really don't. I would love if we could get DeMar in Chicago a championship today. Unfortunately, with the way he does regress, because 2K has just always hated him for some reason, might not be a possibility, but I will do my best, and he will definitely be here for at least probably 1 or 2 seasons. Moving on to the power forward spot, I guess technically the weakest spot of this team, Javonte Green, Derrick Jones Jr., Patty Williams, who I'm probably going to try to use. I know he's injured in real life right now. I don't really play with injuries on, so that's not really an issue for me. He'll probably start at that power forward spot for me. And then the center spot, they traded for Nikola Vucevic last year around the deadline, I believe. He's going to come in, probably my starting center the entirety of today's video. He's actually been out with COVID for a little while now, and they're still playing so well, man. We got Tony Bradley, we got Alzi Johnson, and we got Marko Simonovic. I'm sorry, I don't really know. So, I might have a trade or 2, but if not, I'll just see you guys the rotation. I don't really foresee myself making any big trades, but we'll see what we can get into. Our first and only trade of today's video before we do get into year number 1 is going to be Derrick Jones Jr. and Troy Brown Jr. heading over to the Miami Heat for Duncan Robinson and Gabe Vincent. We're doing this trade. You will see why in just a second. I'm going to slide Duncan Robinson up to that backup power forward. Geez, that backup small forward spot. We're going to get a little bit of an upgrade there, and we're not going to have a backup for Zach Lavine is basically the way I do want to do this. I think Ayo could get some minutes at some point. It is all dependent on development, though. So it's weird because I'm probably going to have to play 3 point guards, which is something I would just never do. I typically cap at 2 point guards. I typically cap at 2 at every single position, but I just don't really see a way that I shouldn't play any of these guys, if you kind of catch what I'm saying. So what I'm probably going to do right now is maybe, I don't really know 100% the way I want to do this. Caruso and Lonzo Ball are definitely getting a lot of minutes. That's going without a doubt, that's 100% happening. I like Coby White a lot, man. I just don't want him to be the odd man out here, so he'll definitely get at least 1 year here. I just don't know if he's going to last me the entire video, and especially maybe I could upgrade that power forward spot at some point in time. So that's the way I'm thinking about it right now. Lavine won't have a backup, so I guess maybe hypothetically Kobe White or, you know, Alex Caruso could be the backup shooting guard in the rotation, whatever you want to call it, but it will be a 10-man rotation. Let me go ahead and set that, and I'll be back in a second. And before we do start simming year number 1 for us here in Chicago, we got to go over this rotation in all of its beauty. This is how it's looking. Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Patty Williams, and Nikola Vucevic. Is it really that hard to update pictures, 2K? I mean, come on. What are we doing here? We got DeMar in a Spurs jersey, and we got Lonzo in a Pelicans jersey. I mean, we're only, what, 15 games into the NBA season? We got Alex Caruso here as our 6th man. We got Duncan Robinson, who we just traded for, who I think is going to be a tremendous shooter for us off the bench. We got Kobe White in here getting minutes. We got Javonte Green, Celtics legend, and then Tony Bradley. So we are going to have to address some of these issues in the offseason of the bench. I think I'd like to get, hypothetically, a better backup power forward and a better backup center, and then we will figure out what we're going to do with Kobe White once we do get there. But for now, I think this team's in a really good spot, man. I don't know if we're going to end up being a 1 seed. I mean, I wish 2K would put start today back in so we could actually see where this team's at right now. But that's 2K for you. Pretty dog shit company. But I think this team, again, is 100% a playoff team. Definitely should be a top 4 seed, in my opinion. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 1 here in Chicago. And season number 1 comes to an end in all of its glory. Giannis Antetokounmpo wins yet another MVP, legitimately making a case to be the best power forward in NBA history. We finish it up as a 2 seed here in the Eastern Conference. We're number 1 in the power rankings. We are looking for a long and healthy playoff run right now. We got Scottie Barnes, Rookie of the Year, is in Toronto. 100% a possibility right now. He's been playing unbelievably. Andre Drummond, who actually has also been really good for the 76ers. I can't even cap. I mean, he really has been. Giannis wins another Defensive Player of the Year. DeJounte Murray, most improved. He's been solid. Monty Williams, your Coach of the Year, 56 and 26. Alrighty, we will head over and look at some standings real quick. We were 1 game behind the Boston Celtics. I don't know what kind of script flipped in 2K when all of a sudden 2K started loving the Celtics. Every time I make one of these videos, they always end up as a 1 seed and tend to win at least 1 championship. It's not going to happen anytime soon with the way they've been playing, but I give credit to 2K for giving some credit to the Celtics, even when, you know, probably in real life they're not going to get it. We got Zach LaVine leading us in scoring, followed by DeMar DeRozan, Nikola Vucevic. Unbelievable numbers from him. Lonzo Ball doing his thing. Kobe White, Duncan Robinson, Caruso. We just have to make a decision between those two. And, you know, with the way Alex Caruso has been playing in real life right now, I feel like it would just be like a crime almost to potentially trade him. So, again, we'll cross the road when we do get there, but, you know, my main point here is Lavine's not going to have a backup moving forward. So, we got the Atlanta Hawks here in the first round. Not exactly my favorite team to face. I mean, again, this team was an Eastern Conference finalist last year. Again, not my favorite team. They moved on from Clint Capella, though. Interesting move right there. They traded him for Eric Gordon, it appears. I don't question things I see in 2K anymore. We're up 2-0 here against the Hawks. We're up 3-0. We sweep the Atlanta Hawks, moving on to the defending NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks with Drew Holiday, Dante DiVincenzo, Chris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Bobby Portis Jr. They got Grayson Allen as their 6th man coming off the bench. I'd like to dethrone the champs right now and hopefully get this done. We're up 2-1 against them. They tied up at 2 games apiece. They win 2 on their home floor. We go down 3-2. We've lost 3 straight games, and we go on to lose 4 straight. Not exactly the way I wanted this first year's playoffs to go, but congrats to the Bucks for going back-to-back, and congrats to Giannis for winning another MVP, another Finals MVP, another Defensive Player of the Year award, and another championship. God damn, that man has a resume. All right, we will head up to league meetings real quick, reject all of these as always. I think we're in a pretty good spot there. We're definitely not having anything in the lottery. Oh, wait, what? Portland, what trade was that? I don't remember what trade that was, but okay, the Trailblazers have their pick anyway, so I guess maybe we have an unprotected Trailblazers pick moving forward next year. It's actually kind of funny. The Wizards actually ended up with the first overall pick, so I guess according to 2K, they're still not good. But I'll do some coaching stuff real quick, and I'll see you guys with whatever move is next. We do have the 27th overall pick in this year's upcoming draft. What I'm thinking about doing is maybe pulling the trigger on a bigger trade right now. I think my decision has probably come, and I think I'm going to go with Alex Caruso. It's nothing against Kobe White. I just think Alex Caruso right now is definitely the better player. And for a team that's trying to win a championship in now 2 years, I think, you know, why not go with the guy who's been there, the guy who's actually won a championship, and the guy who definitely doesn't need as much development. So we're probably going to do that right now. It's nothing against Kobe White. I do like his potential quite a bit. I just do think, you know, tough decisions have to be made. So moving forward, it might be time for us to figure out a new starting power forward. That's nothing against Patrick Williams. Again, we have a 2-year window now. I can't really take chances, so I'll see you guys with the trade. And I have found a trade that complements this team really, really well. Kobe White, Duncan Robinson in our first-round pick this year, number 27 overall. Heading over to Orlando, so we did the Vucevic trade last year, well, technically 2 years ago at this point. And Jonathan Isaac and Terrence Ross are going to be coming over to Chicago. So Jonathan Isaac's 100% going to be my starting power forward. Great stretch forward, great defensive guy. We're going to replace Terrence Ross with we're going to replace Duncan Robinson with Terrence Ross. Honestly, not too crazy of a change right there. And then we do give up our first-round pick at number 27. So, overall, a really good first trade for us this offseason. We're not going to be drafting anybody, as I mentioned, at least this year. Team player options, we're going to have a decline from Tony Bradley. We're going to bring back Alzy Johnson. We're bringing back AO. I'll bring back Gabe Vincent. I'm probably going to trade some of these guys for some first-round picks. Tyler Cook, no. Devin Dotson, unfortunately, probably not at a 66 overall. And we are officially into free agency where our number one priority, 100%, is Zach Lavine. I'm going to max him out, player option, no trade clause. I do not even want to think about the possibility of him going anywhere. So we're going to get Zach Lavine back. It's absolutely beautiful. We're going to upgrade our backup center so Tony Bradley can go. Same with Tyler Cook. And we 100% hit the lottery because Zach Lavine coming back was absolutely, without a doubt, our biggest priority. So now looking at what this roster looks like. We have Lonzo and we have Caruso. We have the shooting guard spot. We have Lavine. We do have AO, who unfortunately really probably won't play a ton just because I don't really feel as if Zach Lavine needs a backup. I'm a big fan of 9-man rotations. A lot of you guys do know that. So he will be there. He will potentially get minutes at some point in time, but he's not going to be fully in the rotation. We'd have DeMar DeRozan. We just picked up Terrence Ross from Chicago. We have Jonathan Isaac, and we are also going to be getting some more playing time to Patrick Williams. Javonte Green is going to be gone. And then the backup center spot, I'm going to have to probably sign somebody. I think Alzy Johnson, Marco Simonovic are probably not the answers there. So probably going to get a first-round pick for 1, 2, 3, and then probably 4 right here. So I'm going to do all those trades. I'm going to sign a backup center, and I'll see you guys at the rotation at the start of year number 2. So here's how it's looking at the start of year number 2 for us in Chicago. We have one change to the starting lineup, that being the insertion here of Jonathan Isaac, going to be our new stretch 4. Really love that fit next to the rest of this starting 5. It's Lonzo, it's Lavine, who came back on a max contract, 100% needed. DeMar did regress a little bit. He's down to an 85 overall. If he continues putting up around 20 points per game, the rest of, his rebounds, assists, shooting stats, everything like that, I don't have a reason to move him. I don't really care what his overall is as long as he's putting up productive numbers. But that being said, if he kind of takes a back seat this season, we're going to have to address it this offseason. But for now, he's definitely going to be in that starting lineup. Jonathan Isaac, as I just mentioned, and then Nikola Vucevic, who had an unbelievable, probably all-star year last year. Our bench, Alex Caruso remains our 6th man. He's at an 80 overall. We have Patrick Williams developing pretty nicely. Terrence Ross, a new addition. And then I did sign DeMarcus Cousins to be our backup center. He's playing 12 minutes a night. It's legitimately a quarter. It's not really going to be that big of a deal. We lost in the second round last year to the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm trying to win a championship this year. I will catch you guys at the end of year number 2 here in Chicago. We wrap up year number 2 once again here as a 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. I'm never going to complain about something like that. Jason Tatum, first career MVP. I'm not really going to go into my thoughts on JT's struggles right now, but man, if he keeps playing the way he has been, he actually had a pretty good night last night, but if he keeps playing the way he has been, he's probably not going to be even close to an MVP anytime soon. Chet Holmgren, your rookie of the year, is in Washington, D.C. Yusuf Nurkic, 6th man of the year, has made his way to Orlando somehow. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Awesome to see. Not exactly, breaking the stats in the scoreboard department, but hey, defense is all I really care about with him. Jonathan Kuminga, Most Improved. Willie Green, Coach of the Year, 61 and 21. And I'm pretty sure he's the head coach of the Pelicans, if my memory serves me correctly. Standings-wise, we're 5 games behind the Boston Celtics, finished with a record of 56 and 26. So, again, we're not 100% certain that we even can beat the Bucks. Never mind the Celtics, who for some reason are super good. But also, DeMar really didn't fall off that bad, so I'm probably going to keep him unless something crazy happens. You can take a look at the rest of the numbers right there. Rebounds was Vucevic, and assists was Lonzo Ball. So, we got a first-round matchup with the Miami Heat. Let's take a look at their squad. Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero, who, oh my God, has been so goddamn good. I made fun of this dude more than anybody in the world, and he has been so good so far this season. All credit to him, man. Jimmy Butler, Thomas Bryant, Bam Adebayo. They got Dwayne Dedmon as their 6th man. It's an interesting play right there. Their bench doesn't appear to be that good, so maybe that's where we can kind of capitalize on them. If you will, we go up 2-1. They tie it up at 2 games apiece. We go up 3-2. We're going to a Game 7 here. And we blow it. We blew it. It's time to blow this thing up because I'm not going out without another championship. The Bucks three-peat, and somehow the Minnesota Timberwolves are in the finals. Seriously, we're losing to that Miami Heat team with 85-year-old Kyle Lowry as your starting point guard. Can I still check playoff stats? No, fuck. God damn it. I screwed that one up. But, come on. What are we doing? Oh, fuck. I missed this, didn't I? I don't really know what's going on right now. Could it be Billy Donovan, perhaps? Do I want to move on from Billy Donovan? Oh, well, I need a new head coach anyways. So, I'll take Mike Stauffer if he wants to come here. Cool. Mike Stauffer has like literally perfect ratings in literally every category. So yeah, I'm going to probably pull the trigger on that one. Okay. We have the first overall pick from the Trailblazers. Okay, we got lucky there. That unprotected pick actually ended up working out beautifully. I will see you guys with the trade. So when I put up Tamar in the first overall pick, I have one trade offer, and it's for Brandon Ingram in the third overall pick. Yeah, I'm going to do this one pretty much every single day of the week. So welcome to the team, Brandon Ingram. Do I see myself drafting somebody here is the question. I really don't know with you if I'm being 100% honest. Like if I put up Boogie in the third overall pick, like what are my options? They're probably not really anything too special. I can get Domantas Sabonis. I'd have to give up Caruso though. Here's my thing. If I get Sabonis, I could throw him in that starting lineup, move Isaac to the... You know what I'm doing that. Domantas Sabonis, welcome to the team. We now have the 9th overall pick, which still is a pretty high pick. What I'm probably going to do here is, like, who would I maybe be able to get around 9? Like, I'm not getting any of the, like, either of these top two, Monty Bates or Victor Wembanyama. That's just not happening. But maybe, like, a Milo Saric? Maybe, like, a Dario Saric twin? I don't really know. But I'll sit up to that pick. I will draft somebody. We'll see who's available for us here on the board. It sucked having to get rid of Caruso, but... I'll take Milos. You know, we do need a new backup center. I don't really want to go with Boogie. He's, 75 overall. We see that, so welcome to the team. Milos going to be my backup center moving forward. We do have to Patty Williams definitely coming back. We do have to re-sign Vucevic. That's 100% something I want to do. I'll give AO the qualifying offer, but made some serious upgrades to this team, which is definitely something important. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's still going to let me give him a contract. Wait, what? That's weird. Like, it said I didn't have bird rights on him, but it's letting me re-sign him. Maybe that's just a fun 2K glitch. I'm just going to make sure okay, I got him. I don't really know what kind of fun 2K glitch that was, but actually, you know what? Do I really want Terrence Ross back? Can I upgrade? No, I'll sign Terrence Ross back in here. I'll do a sign and trade with him. That's what I'll do. Okay, so we have this team kind of in order. I don't think AO is getting another offer besides the qualifying. So I think this team's in a really good spot right now. What I'm going to do is try to upgrade the backup small forward spot, so Terrence Ross, and we'll do 2 first-round picks. I'm going to trade and look for some sort of upgrade. Maybe Aaron Nesmith I actually like quite a bit. We're going to take Aaron Nesmith, who just doesn't really get playing time for the Celtics right now. But I also need to figure out a new backup point guard. Might have to move on from Patrick Williams in order to find that. Again, it's nothing against him. I just think with a spot, like that, when we were able to capitalize on getting Sabonis, I don't think it's necessarily the worst idea in the world to maybe trade him. So let's see. I'm looking for a point guard. Okay, I can actually just get Alex Caruso back. That's actually fine by me. All right, we're going to take Caruso back. This team is all set. I will see you guys at the start of the third and final year here in Chicago. All righty, we are here. We have made some major changes to this team. We have not even gotten to the Eastern Conference Finals yet, and that's definitely something I want to do this year. And even further, I want to win a championship. Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, we have an upgrade here, and Brandon Ingram, we have an upgrade here, and Domantas Sabonis at the 3 and the 4 spot. I think they both worked out very well for us. Again, it kind of walked in, like I just kind of got the first overall pick. I don't know what trade that was from, but I had it somehow. Nikola Vucevic, then we have Jonathan Isaac, who's moved to the bench, going to be my new 6th man with Caruso kind of regressing a little bit, but he's still going to be here. Still a really solid option. We have Isaiah Jackson, who we actually got in the trade, I believe. Was it the Domantas Sabonis? It was some trade we got him, so he's actually going to be my backup center, and then we still do have our boy Milo Saric here. I'm just going to go with the guy who's a little bit better right now, a little more experienced, especially on the team that should be contending. So if this doesn't do it, man, I'm not even kidding. I don't know what will. I will see you guys at the end of the third and final year here. Third and final regular season comes to an end here, and we are finally a 1 seed here in the Eastern Conference. Luka Doncic wins his first career MVP. Very good for you. Scoot Henderson, Rookie of the Year, is in New York. He ended up going 4th overall last year. J.D. Davison is your 6th man. Well, I almost said Rookie of the Year. 6th man of the year. Giannis wins another Defensive Player of the Year. Patty Williams, Most Improved. Always happens. Our old friend. And we go 64-18 under Mike Stauffer in his first year here in Chicago, and he takes home the Coach of the Year award. So, we'll get into some standings. We were 4 games up on the Cavs, who were a 2 seed. Also been one of the pleasant surprises this year in the NBA in real life. Lavine doing his thing, Ingram, Vucevic, Lonzo Ball, Sabonis. I mean, this team just very well is put together, and I really think this team should be winning a championship this year. Whoops, I meant to go over here. All right, let's see what we got in the first round here. It is the... Are you serious? Not my favorite team to face because they've been a 1 seed the past 2 years, but we'll go game by game with them, and hopefully we come out on top. We're 1-1 right now. We go up 2-1. We go up 3-1. And we're moving on to the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Philadelphia 76ers still have Brickleberry, Simmons, Tyrese Maxey, who, oh my God, has been unbelievable. And Ben Simmons' absence. Furkan Korkmaz, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid. So they have Rui Hachimura off their benches. They're 6 men. We are 1-1 with them right now. We go up 2-1. They tie it up. We go up 3-2. And can we go to our first Eastern Conference final to today's video? Yes, we can. We got the 7-seeded Detroit Pistons with Dinwiddie, Cade Cunningham, Josh Jackson, Sadiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart.
They have Colin Sexton on that team as well. Wow, actually, really a lot of young talent on that squad right there. We're up 3-0, and we sweep them. Moving on to the Houston Rockets. Russell Westbrook is back in Houston. Interesting. Jalen Green, Buddy Hield. Might be the, and Clint Capello's back as well. It didn't work the first time. What makes you think it's going to work the second time? I'm not really sure about that one, but yeah. We sweep them, and Brandon Ingram is your finals MVP. I'm very happy I made that trade. I wanted to get DeMar a championship. Unfortunately, I mean, I walked into that Brandon Ingram trade. It was too good not to take, and DeMar's regression was probably just going to be too strong anyways. So, we got a championship here for the Chicago Bulls on a team that ended up turning out pretty good, if I do say so myself. As always, you guys are new around here. Feel free to hit that sub button, join the community. If you guys want to see any other videos, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. And as always, I hope you all do have a great day. I love you guys. I'll catch y'all on the next one.